Hey everyone, we're here at IndieCade, the biggest independent video game thing in Culver City. I don't know. What is IndieCade?
Wow, really?
What is it called?
Really?
Hey everyone, it's Dave.
It's anime too.
Check it out.
No, wait,
we're at
stop.
Hey everyone, we're here at IndieCade 2013. We're going to play some of the newest, coolest video games. We're going to run around, check out some big games, check out some night games. Games. Hey everyone, we're here at IndieCade 2013. What are we doing, anime?
I thought I was going to talk. You ready for some game time, Dave?
Yeah!
That's why we're here at IndieCade 2013. You are not the Fonz. You are so not the Fonz.
That was perfect. Now, what would you say was your biggest influence in creating the overall sort of story and the overall sort of way the game is played?
It's mostly based on social insects. I was up really late and I was watching National Geographic Channel or something, and it was talking about these insects in Africa, like ants in Africa, and I thought it was really interesting how they communicate, and so we started like kind of prototyping some ideas. The game has, of course, evolved a lot since then, but that was the initial impetus. And then people just automatically assumed that it was about bees, even though it was originally about ants. So we just kind of went with it, since bees are, you know, nicer, honey and everything is good.
What I really love about this is I grew up in the age of arcades where, you know, there are all these great games where there was 2 people, 4 people, you know, as many people as you could get playing against each other. Was it important? Exactly. X-Men was huge. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was huge. You know, how important was it for you guys to kind of create it in this sort of arcade fashion you have here?
It's really important, and you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you should put it on Steam, and I mean, I get it, you know, I love Steam too, but like, I think it would lose some of its magic as a, you know, single player over the network kind of experience. I mean, we're talking about it, we're trying to figure out like how to bring it to homes, but right now we're just focusing on making more cabinets.
We're here with David and Erica Evans talking about Rollers of the Realm. So first off, just tell us about the game.
The game is a mashup between a pinball and role-playing games. We sat down and said, you know, what can we do very quickly as a sort of a prototype very early on? And we looked at this game called Pinball Quest, which is an old NES game. We thought, why don't we do this? And then things just rolled from there. Excuse the pun. But we basically realized that there's a lot of really cool connections between pinball mechanics and RPG convention. And the ball size, for example, that's the size of a character, changes how defensive a character is, less likely to sewer. And we just started thinking of all these different things we could do, and it just kind of went from there.
One of the nice things that happened through development is we ended up with the actual mechanics of the game influencing the story early on. One of our lead programmer at the time came up with this kind of drunken wobble for one of the pinballs, and it was so much fun, like to have this pinball have this wonky physics that Dave was able to write it into the story. So our knight now has a bit of a drunken wobble to him that, as you play through, you can upgrade him and actually lose that to make him a much stronger character.
That's so much fun. Come on, anime, you can do it.
Yeah, I just suck.
Hey guys, we're here at IndieCade 2013. It's the Oculus VR booth. Can you believe it? I'm gonna go play the Oculus Rift, and I'm gonna be an elephant, and I'm gonna rampage all those people that put me in a circus. I'm a rampaging elephant. You got one yet, or what?
This thing.
That's what you could have picked a speedboat.
I want a speedboat. I want this.
I want to see it.
He's got a speedboat. Look at T-Rex, speedboat, helicopter, and that. Hey guys, so we're here with Ryan, the creator of That Dragon Cancer. So Ryan, tell me a little bit about what inspired this video game.
Yeah, well, my wife Amy and I, we have 4 sons, and my 3rd son Joel suffers from terminal cancer. And so we've been fighting that for the last almost 4 years. He turns 5 in January, and he was diagnosed when he was 1, and then when the tumor came back when he was 2, they told us that he wouldn't live for another weeks to months, and then he did. And so we're still fighting it though, So even though he's lived much longer than anybody anticipated, we're still fighting these tumors kind of one by one, or sometimes 3 will pop up, or sometimes 4 will pop up. And so we just keep trying to knock it down and praying for a miracle. And so, this game is kind of a reflection of like all those moments, of those moments that have shaped our life and our faith and our perspective on life and death and hope and love and all of that. So I hope that the game that we create is something that creates a space to talk about those people that we love and those people that have shaped who we are.
How are people going to be able to play this game? When, where?
Sure. So my partner and I, we and our families, we've kind of sunk our savings into this, and Ouya stepped up and said, we're interested in funding what you're doing. And so they've provided some money that will get us into the next year and allow us to finish the game. And so we're going to come to Ouya first. It's a small Android console that's affordable and awesome. And we like the people that are running it, and they took a chance on us, and we're going to take a chance on them, And then after that, we're going to go to all the other platforms that you would imagine. But they won't be at first, but it'll be eventually.
Oh.